So for the hardware interface, the main parts that were used were these two here. This is the Raspberry Pi that was set up initially, and the interface that was used with the breadboard and all the pieces on it. This one corroded after a couple of years, so another interface was built. For the Raspberry Pi, the GPIOs, this strip here, were all used. Mainly these three here being the 3V and the two I2C connectors. And then the rest are a multitude of GPIOs, grounding wires, and spectral GPIOs for certain things. And then for the breadboard, a few different breadboard designs were tried, but this 60 by 10 was the best one in the end. It consists of two MCP controllers here, with all the connections. These ones on the side connect to the Pi. The 3.3 volts this side, and the I2C connectors are this side. And basically that just tells the MCP connectors where to listen, what address to listen on. And then up here is the LEDs. I had 13 LEDs in here, I think. 12, sorry. But I had to steal a couple because I ran out. Here's an example of one, although it's slightly different because it's a milky LED instead of a clear one like these ones. But you can see the pins on it a bit easier if it'll focus. So you got red, green, blue and ground, and the longer one, the second one in there, that one's the ground one. All of these are the same design, 4 pins, 1 ground. And the LEDs here are 470 ohm LED resistors, sorry. This is the MCP that was used. Don't know if you'll be able to see the model, but it's MCP 23017. If it'll focus, there we go. These ones were used instead of the other one because there's a smaller version that's only probably about 3/4 as long, probably down to like here and up. But this one was used because I needed more outputs than that one would give me. The resistors, here's a little close-up of the banding so you can see. It's yellow, purple, black, brown, which is 470. The guides online used those, so that's what I used. This is the working version at the minute. It's extremely bright with the LEDs, so it's hard to film. That's why I used that broken one first. But now it's set up into the Pi this way. I've got a case here that I cut out, so it'll slide on like that, and then I can get to the GPIOs through the case. And the design for this is exactly the same as that one. So it's 2 MCPs, a lot of jumper cables, 12 LEDs, some resistors. Yeah, it runs on a Python script that runs on that Pi. Instead of using Flask, it connects directly to TFL, so that it didn't have to rely on the Flask server running, because the Python script that runs this runs on boot. I couldn't guarantee that Flask would be running by then, because it takes a few seconds to boot up, whereas this script doesn't. So it just connects directly to TFL and gets the information that way. But it also means that it will be available to standalone, so it was a benefit, really.